Hello, the game is Temtem, and in this video I am going to attempt to review the top picks for Starter Temtems. I would like to just quickly say this is my opinion, and this is the top pick for me. Everybody's different, so the top pick for me might not be the top pick for you. You will need to make your own choice, but hopefully my input will help you with that choice. When you start Temtem, you will be giving a choice of 3 different Temtems that you can select from. Starting from left to right, the first one is Crystle. The green Temtem, that is the type Crystle, just like his name. Next one is the little orange lion called Smazee. He's a melee type. The last one on the far right is the mental type. His name is Huchic. When I first picked my Temtem, I did it based solely on looks, and I'm going to start there. So my rankings from worst to best Temtem, as far as looks in my opinion, and how I chose it when I first started playing, was the worst looking one to me was Smazee. I didn't like his appearance, color scheme. My second choice, and it was tough between first and second, was Crystle. I really thought the little dinosaur look was cute. I liked this color scheme. My first choice was Huchic the Mental. I just liked that he was more humanistic or humanoid. And I just liked the way he looked. And I picked him solely off looks. When I played the second time around, I picked Crystle because he was my second choice look-wise. And then when I actually played the game, I went back to Huchic. I think because I liked the fact that he could put things asleep, and he has soft touch, which means you can attack something sleeping and it won't wake up, which means you can put him to sleep. Next round, attack him. Next round, put him to sleep, and it's very expensive though. You get a free hit in every 2 rounds, but I never ended up using it. It just costs too much, and Huchic is very offensive, so he does a lot of damage. So I found it better to just use him offensively a lot. Now, let me go into my picks. Aside from appearance, what I think is the smart choice when you're factoring in their types. Now, I'm not factoring in stats in this decision. Keep that in mind. A lot of videos I've seen are like, this one has more defensive stats, this one's more offensive. I'm just thinking more like an overall general view of which one's the best one to pick going through the game, your first time through. So, to me, my least favorite is Smazee, matching up with his looks. I feel like melee is kind of weak. I feel like you can get a melee very soon. I think on the first map you can already tame a melee Temtem, so you're not getting anything unique with him. And you're not fighting a lot of Earth and Crystle until the 3rd map. So he's not really useful in any way either. I think melee is useful against fire. I have to double check that, but like I said, you can get other melee types. So he's my last pick. My second choice goes to Crystle, and that's only because he's a very useful one. And a lot of people choose him. A lot of people like him, but I feel like you can get a Crystle on the 3rd map, and I still haven't had a mental yet. I'm on the third map, so. There's only 3 maps in the game so far that have been developed and released, so you can get a Crystle before you can get a mental. I could be wrong on that, but my experience, I've gotten Crystles, I haven't gotten a mental. So that's why I think he's a second choice. I think he's a good starter. I think he's solid. He looks awesome, and I think being good against electrical and mental is kind of meh. It's not a huge deal because you're not fighting a lot of mentals. You do fight some electric, but it's nothing that you're gonna cry about. And there's other Temtems that you can utilize in his place. So my first pick, which matches up, it's funny, it matches up with my looks picks, is Huchic. I felt like mental was very strong since he's strong against neutral and melee, and you come across neutral and melee mobs on map 1, 2, and 3. I just feel like he's strong character all around. I found as I was going through the playthrough, I was constantly having him as my number 1 or my number 2 starting battles. He can one-shot mobs that he's strong against. He's got very strong offensive powers. He's pretty tough. Might be a she. I'm not sure. He looks pretty gender neutral, but that's my pick. And again, it's very subjective and personal, but that's who I like. So number one, Huchic would be my first pick. Crystle would be my second pick, and Smazee would be my last pick by far. I hope that helps you make a decision. I hope you found the video helpful. Please give me a like, give me a subscribe if you want to see more content coming. And thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.